What up, y'all? This is Jay Da Vinci. I'm out here, man, in Vegas. As you can see, this is like almost pandemic empty. They closed all the all the bars are closed, and it's still pretty much all the bars are closed, and it's still pretty much early. Even they sit there and they have like the music and stuff like that. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, just like it was at the pandemic when I was here, starting to get more and more empty. So I think a lot of people out here is just canceling their flights, canceling their vacations, and all that stuff like that. And this right here is just a calm before the storm. But all in all, it's peaceful. You know, I got some footage on my camera that they actually did some arrests and stuff like that. You know, but out here it's pretty much quiet. Than over here. Hold on 1 second. Kind of crazy, man. This calm before the storm. You know, like right down the street, they're supposed to do their protest on the 14th. So I'm gonna try to be there. I know a few spots out here, so to get some footage. So I'll be in the midst, but won't be in the midst. You know what I'm saying? On the four wheel, but out here, which I have the other footage on the camera. So I'll be putting that together at home. I'm just going to be keeping a lot of different footage and stuff like that. But over here, there was like about five or five or six people being arrested and stuff like that. These two are still doing it. You know, I mean, it's really sad though, man. What's going on? Really sad. Then there's way over there, they're taking people. So don't sit there and make like conclusions or anything like that. I don't know if they're legal. I don't know if they're illegal or anything like that. But I took a lot of footage earlier and stuff like that. But I mean, what is this? Tuesday, Wednesday? I think it's a Tuesday. I don't even know what day it is because these days for me right now are just running all together and stuff like that. Just watching. They have some cops rolling out here with riot gear, but this is like dead. I mean, dead compared to what it usually is. And stuff. But I mean, there's a lot more. There's a lot more cops and all that stuff. But they have like that. If I walk past them, they have like cops in like riot gear. They're like in packs and stuff. So they're just walking up and down here on Fremont. You know, but usually they have their bands. And all that good stuff. You it's crazy. It's crazy what's happening. But I have not seen this like this day. In years. I mean years, man. Well, not years. I mean since the pandemic. But there was like nobody here. But I know they're mad because I'm going to tell you straight out. There ain't much money. There ain't much money out here. You know, and you can really tell that people are canceling their trips out here. You know, what's going to happen out here? Only God knows. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I can say, right? Stay prayerful. You know, I'm glad people are at least doing their thing.
Everything I keep alive. Get to this one. We gonna have to see you back.
So as I said, there was a couple arrests and stuff like that. You know, I got it. I'll be putting it together, but I'm not really going to put everything together yet, really until this weekend. You know, label this film up. You know, I'm just going to call this day one. You know, calm before the storm, the countdown. On Flag Day, they'll start to do that No Kings thing. As I said, it's going to be right down the street from here. You know, so this weekend, I really don't think that there's going to be a lot of people out here. You know, and hopefully it doesn't get like that bad. You know, but I mean, who knows? You know what I'm saying? So just pray for every city. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just to sit there like get it all out of my system. I said I might as well. Hold on.
Put the leg up. Yo quiero estar comiendo. One more time for me. I'm just too happy you're on board. That motherfucker is so cool. That is so fucking awesome, dude. So fucking awesome, dude. Yeah. How about some of your song?
With all this, man, I'm surprised they didn't even start like boarding anything up or anything like that. You know. But as I said, within the next couple of days, I'll have a little something put together. You know, but nothing yet. We're not like California or Austin. It was very minor, and from what I seen, the cops were the way the cops sat there and arrested them. You know what? I mean, I could be honest. They did. You know, they were respectful. You know, and stuff like that. There wasn't anything crazy. I got one. I got one of them. They were saying that I don't have no record. She said that we were peacefully protesting, you know, and all that. The ones that were actually being arrested and stuff like that. And I mean, I'm cool. I don't know if they let them go. I don't know what they were doing, you know, and stuff like that. But they had like maybe about 5, 6ish, give or take, that they actually they had them cuffed up. They're on the side. They're on the wall, and they're really calm. They're really professional with the people that they arrested. So if anybody sat there and say anything that's messed up or anything like that, that these people were this, these people were doing that, yada yada yada. You know, they wasn't. I mean, they were treated well. I guess one person was like sick, which I have that on video or something. I don't know if she was drunk, high, or passing out, or I don't even know, you know. But so far, you know, the people that were arrested, you know what I'm saying, they were respected, and that's about it. I mean, actually, what's been going on, you know. So I'll be out here moving around. You know, I sat back and I scoped some spots. You know what I'm saying? Where I want to film and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? not really be in the middle of all the bullshit if it actually comes out, if it actually happens. But I scoped out some spots that I'll be able to get some good footage and just keep y'all all posted as this is going on. We're getting ready to go into the weekend. You know, more likely I'll probably be walking through a little bit earlier. You know what I'm saying? And get some real stuff. So that's why I really don't want to throw the video that I actually got. So I don't know, man. Where did I go? I'm just out here doing the thing, and when I'm out here, I'm going to tell you what. I'm just going to keep it honest with all y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna. I'm gonna be non-biased. I ain't gonna be biased on anything. You know, and and I'm not gonna let my feelings get involved inside it if things should go down. You know, and I ain't trying to rile people up. But what I'm gonna do is, man, I'm just gonna give you the news as I see it. What's going on? How people's being treated. How the people are treating Las Vegas, you know, and hopefully, man, we can get over this. So y'all be cool, y'all be blessed, and I'm out, man. I'll check you out in a minute. Peace.
Flat na di matabang kuna na dep tulwa flat. Na di ko lang TV